Ran me up a bag, yeah, I'm loving all this money. Keep my circle small, cause these squares are so funny. If I give you my all, will you promise just to love me? And we turning up, we going 8, we going dummy. They just want some fame from me, they ain't really.
Everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that's here first time, welcome. Those of you been hanging out with me, I'm glad to have you back tonight. On tonight for our mukbang, I have a salad, chicken steak salad with this lovely bread that I forgot the name of it, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. Ah, so wonderful. And I'm not gonna waste any time, we're gonna get in this. Because once again, I am hungry. This is so delicious. I can tell by the crispiness of the chicken. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that wonderful? What a seasoning. When it hits that palate, it's like it bursts in your mouth. Come on, onion. I'm gonna eat you. Oh, I'm gonna eat you tonight. So good, so good, so good. Nice and buttery. Been toasted with parsley on it. So good. So good. It's the bomb, y'all. It's the bomb, y'all. The bomb, y'all. So good. Give me a piece of the steak. I mean, a little slice of cherry tomato. Got me a nice piece of onion. So delicious. I've been waiting for this all day long. I hope you guys enjoyed the video last night. I did. I've really been enjoying hanging out with you all. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is so good. Steak is tender. Don't worry, chicken. I'm coming back. Don't get jealous. Just delicious. See how tender that chicken is. I love cucumbers. They're so fresh. It's like they, like drinking water. Nice cold glass of water, so refreshing. A good old ranch dressing. I'm gonna be quiet for a few minutes because I want to enjoy this tonight. Okay? Okay.
An eternity later.
Tonight, hold on a minute. Oh, that is so good. Some of my viewers, my subscribers, have some questions that they put to me, and I said I would respond. Wait a minute. Repeat. Oh. This is so good. Mmm. If you were here, I would offer you some. Mmm. Delicious. Mmm. If it looks good to you, that's the way it tastes. Mmm. Okay. I get so caught up spending time with you guys that I don't get to finish eating all my food. Have you guys ever noticed that when you bite bread, do your bread ever go into the shape of a house? Mine do every time. I don't care which way I try to bite it, it comes out like this. Thought I'd ask. Mmm. Okay. Mmm. I keep trying to put this fork down. Okay. Okay. I really want to clean up and dinner. Now we do. Had to get that. Okay, my first question. Excuse me. I don't want nothing jumping out on you. What advice would I give to young couples? The first advice I would give is to be true to one another. To call your couple means that you've already taken the step to tell one another that you want to be with each other. Honesty is the best policy. I'm not talking about just running and just telling everything to one another. You know, you got to make sure the timing is right. You got to find out what your other person went through the day to see whether you should talk about that day or not. To respect one another, always talk. Arguing, fussing, not hearing the other one out will ruin a relationship from the door. But if you take out the time with the other person and care more about what they're saying versus what you want to say, you'll get further in your relationship. When I was going to school to get my diploma, that's one of the things I learned, that when you interject and keep cutting a person off, it leaves the impression that what you say is more important than what I'm feeling. So those are just a little tips, and we'll talk as our channel go on. We'll discuss more about that, because I was 12 years old when I met my husband, and he was 17. And so I know what it's like to be young and to, not know what I'm doing, but know what I was doing, okay? Let me get another, that steak, This food is so good. And certain bites you take, it's like I'm hitting a certain part in that steak and it's exploding. And I can't really act the way I want to act. Okay? Next question. How did I know my husband was the one? As I stated on the other night, I had 4 brothers. And I know the love that I felt for them. But when I seen him, something different happened in me. As a child, as a girl. The love emotions changed. The love I had for my brothers, it wasn't the same love that I was feeling for him. I wanted to be with him all the time. I wanted to be on the phone with him all the time. I cared about what he thought and what he said. And I couldn't wait when he would leave at night. I couldn't wait until the next day because I knew he would be coming. Now, my mother was not for me having a boyfriend at that age. But you know how we do. I'm glad it carried out the way it did. He's been faithful to me. We've never broken up. We've never been apart. We've been with each other ever since 1971. And we're just as faithful today. So that's how I knew he was for me, because I did not feel the same about my brothers as I felt for him. I hope that answers your question. I hope it really helps you out, but that's what happened to me. Okay? And the next question. What do I love most about being a mother? Oh. What I love most about being a mother was when they were little, they needed me. When I cooked dinner and we would all sit at the table, we always sat at the dinner table every night and ate dinner. And they were so little. Mommy, this food is so good. I love the bath time. While they were in the bathtub, we would be talking, getting ready for bed. I loved keeping their rooms clean, their beds clean. I just loved them because they are some of the most wonderful children that any mother would want to have. And I love it because we have a relationship. I was a stay-at-home mom. So I was there when they had their heartaches, their letdowns. Whenever the door opened, I was there. I made sure that my evenings, when they would get home from school, I made sure whatever appointments I had was after they got home from school. And I just loved being their mother. And they loved me being their mother. And the last question is, what is my best pickup line? If I was a flirter, my best pickup line would be to ask the gentleman, what is the name of that cologne that you are wearing? Because what that does is causes conversation. So when he would go to tell me what his fragrance is, then that would be my way of opening the door. I don't do that now, but if I did, that's what I would do. So I hope that I answered your questions. I hope you're satisfied. If not, come on back again, and I'll do the best I can, and we'll get together and see what we got going on, okay? So before we close tonight, I have another poem I'd like to share with you. The name of this poem tonight is The Bean Field. A bean field is blossom, smells as sweet as arabi or groves of orange flowers, black-eyed and white, and feathered to one's feet. How sweet they smell in morning's dewy hours, when soothing night is left upon the flowers. Another's morn sun shines brightly o'er the field, and beam glitters in the gems of showers, and sweet the fragrance which the union yields to battered footsteps crossing o'er the fields. And this writing is by John Clare. I hope you enjoyed our little poem on tonight. Now, you know what I need you to do for me? I need you to comment, like, and share. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. Until tomorrow night, peace. Come on, y'all. This is the bomb bomb, y'all. The bomb bomb, y'all.